Hi everyone. Hi friends. Welcome to today's gathering. I just had a meeting with a fellow um, soul buddy. And it is such a beautiful remembrance that we can help each other and complete each other in remembrance. As we gather here, we complete each other through remembrance. We're already complete, but we just remember through connection. And it is so miraculous who comes our way because the more we have this thirst of our souls to reach source, the source of our light, the more readily those people appear who can help us remember. And that's it. It's so simple. I'm going to start with two quotes and talk about a little bit, not theorizing, but because today we're going to deepen into the void, nothingness. So we're going to talk about immanence and transcendence. And this first quote is from Sant Kabir Das. So we know Kabir as a poet, and he was one of the most transcended souls who walked on this earth plane. And he writes in the Anurag Sagar, or the Ocean of Love, that he wrote, living in bondage, I have set myself free. I have broken away from the clutch of all narrowness. I have broken away from the clutch of all narrowness. And just connect to your higher self, the soul self. And in this process, as we learned from Buddhism and other traditions, consciously dissolving our expectations, dissolving our concepts, dissolving our limited ways of seeing reality is a pathless path, which is also releasing and relieving you of the bondage. Not a lot of us are relieved at once. There are such experiences like Ramana had when he was 16. But most of us do this incrementally because this way we can still remain in the body. Another quote is from a Sufi saint. He says, switch on a lamp and you will see insects attracted to the light. And there is great competition amongst them to come nearer and nearer. Who comes first? They throw themselves into the light without reserve, without condition, and burn to death. Only this is the great love. Kabir would call it the ocean of love. Before we go into the process, I would like to point out how our clutches, limitedness, is that energy, because everything is energy, is that energy that is not allowed to just flow through without any impediment through the chakra system. And when the energy that is constantly flowing through us, the source creative force, is constantly flowing through your body hologram or system, if there is densities caused by traumatic imprinting that is narrowing your experience of the fullness of reality, then it causes this immense divine flow that is always here, always flowing, it never stops. It causes that to toward, and the chakra system starts to move in disharmonious ways. And we know that actually aging is caused by the chakras flowing in disharmonious ways. One is faster, the other one slows down too much, and it could cause physical symptoms or physical illnesses or mental disturbance, all of that. And when Kabir talks about slowly getting rid of the limitations that we experience, those limitations are safety measures of our ego structure. Just imagine, most humans feel very safe and secure having the illusion of being contained in a glass of water. I'm just giving you an analogy. But your spiritual evolution is about opening up into the multiversal waters, which is consciousness. But most of us are just fine in the glass of water. And there's no problem with that. It also depends on the readiness of the soul, where it wants to go and how it wants to experience. But essentially, every single problem we have in life is due to the fact that we are thwarting that essential flow of source through your system. And the more you can just allow that pure flow through your system, the more you can open to that sense of the void, which is nothingness. But this nothingness is eternally full, eternally creating everything. And know that that which is in creation already is always in lack. Interestingly, notice that even your personality structure is always pointing towards that which is lacking. It's set up that way. And all we need to do is slowly turn towards the origin, towards the inception. Immanence is being. Transcendence is the source of being. And transcendence is that ability of your heart to merge with the ocean, which is divine love. It is always full and it's always complete. And it is never lacking. Today, we're going to pinpoint the lack program in the system and submerge it into this immense open void of fullness. What a paradox. Void, which is pregnant with everything. There is the paradox of philosophical inquiry. Why is there something instead of nothing? The paradox. Move into the spine. And we are lighting up our spines all over the world, like rods, pillars of light, transcendental purity. And we are harmonizing with this ever-changing and ever-upgrading crystalline grid of Terra or Gaia, the planet. And literally make this mental gesture of your entire body is made up of crystalline, fractal, luminescence. And plug into this beautifully intricate crystalline grid of the planet. And feel the bottom of your feet. And you are shooting roots into the planet, the body of the planet. And it's upgrading just like your body. And if you actually connect, just like when you go to nature, into nature, you feel into this absolute presence of the trees, the water, the earth. When you remove yourself for a second from the miasma of urban busyness, you plug into the presence of the planet. It is so powerful because that presence is full. And the fullness is exuding the full potentiality of divinity. And it is that burning fire of presence that sees everything, that is everything, that loves. discerns, unifies. Is that which is holding you. Just plug into that. You have that available every quantum moment. And the longer we can abide in that 0 point of pure potentiality, the closer we get to the source of our being. In the Sufi tradition, they never activate the Kundalini through strenuous discipline and exercises, energetic exercises. The heart gets activated first, it's calling to unite with Source. Then the Source starts pulling the soul up, 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 to reunite with its creator. It is the relationship between the lover and the beloved. That is the deepest love. The yearning for dissolution into the beloved. Move into the spine. And feel how your spine is connected to the heart of the planet. And the heart of the planet is harmonizing with your own human heart. It's a miraculous technology, this body. Deeply harmonizing with the telluric forces of the earth body. And once again, your heart is harmonizing with the heart of Source. It's a trick because as many hearts there are, that many centers there are. That is the miracle of being. You are every center. Detect this upward moving force from your heart space, traversing your higher heart, center of your head, crown, as if you were pulled upwards, pulling out all the inversions from this system. It's like a divine vacuum is created, so potent. It is like once the soul remembers the immense longing for its source, nothing can stop it from uniting with the beloved Satlok. The 10,000 suns don't describe this loka. The loka of no time, no creation. Being pulled upward, we can play a little through the process of removing densities, removing these glitches in our multi-layered bodies, going past the 5 bodies, because there's still emanations of Maya, illusion. But check into your heart as this immense perpetuum mobile, a self-perpetuating movement of the soul towards its source. There's such intense light in the field. Allow every single muscle to relax into this intensity. Relax. Allow the energy to lift, pulling the force upward. This is called the true upward moving Kundalini, where the mother is uniting with the beloved Father consciousness. This vacuum is moving up, 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 past the heart, everything. It keeps you in this glass of water. Notice, do you have the bravery to shatter the glass? Connect to your root. Just literally feel that all the debris, all the frequencies that are still influencing, thwarting the free flow of divine light in your body, they're now being cancelled out. Ask, and it is given. Our sentence of being safe in a glass of water, instead, the limitless, transcendent light of source is very much programmed by the root chakra. Light up the pillar of light, moving from the root, activating this free play of sexual creative force. And we no longer allow it to be siphoned into unconsciousness. Thank you. Feel how beautifully, immanently your higher self is conducting this symphony of reunion. So much joy, ananda, the recognition. Of source. You can move the energies faster if you look up towards your third eye, your eyeball, and curl your tongue backwards. Lift it up, lift up the Kundalini flow. And you're just allow now to drop all attention and focus. You're just in this soul stream of divine light. Moving on the highway of Satlo. Om Tat Sat. Imprint these bija sounds, root sounds into your vibratory field. Om, the sound of this universe. Tat, the sound of the Parabrahmandas beyond our universe. And Sat, Satnam, Sat Lok, the abode of your soul, origin. Flying into the light, the innocence of a moth. Om Tat Sat. Feel the burning fire of your soul as it's burning up all of the illusion of contraction. Burning through all of the pain in your heart. The pain in the cellular memory. Move into the reproductive system. Purify this feeling of lack, sexual suffering program, implants of longing, craving. You feel how the soul purity is moving it all out of your system upward, releasing you from bondage, the impositions, contractual experiences. I'm programming now the Kundalini force to start correcting any and all physical ailments connected to the spine and the skeletal system. Underneath all of the imprinting, can you tap into the fullness, Purnam, transmuting all lack? So powerful. No anchor remains. Remember, anchor, anchors that we draw in this reality of human experience. They're just illusion. And you can retrieve them, dissolve them in the fire of the heart. Feel how all the confusion in your field, all of the processes that make you identify as this character, this role, they're slowly, slowly, slowly loosening their grip. And as they are, the ocean of love starts oozing from the back side of your heart up. It's oozing up towards your throat, in your head, shooting out from your crown. It's reuniting with your soul star chakra, stellar gateway, and pure soul. And we are finalizing the light body reconstruction right now. The light body starts anchoring in your experiential field. It's teaching you to drop all attention and focus because you're everywhere. The flame of the beloved is everywhere. So beautiful. A diamond is at the roadside, and most people just walk by and miss it. One more time. A diamond is glistening by the roadside, and most people just walk past. And some of us pick it up. We recognize, remember, and pick it up. So obvious. But most of us miss it. This is the game you came here to play of hide and seek until you pick it up. Very slowly, just embody this vessel if you feel like you shot out too much. We thank our guides. We thank this immense soul stream that's guiding us back to source. Sant Kabir, our own guide. Thank you.